Hello everybody, Ninja Gaming here. So I wanted to make a quick video because I just found out about a new mod for Minecraft here. It's called Vulcan mod, apparently. Pretty apt name, honestly. And basically what it lets you do is use the Vulcan renderer as opposed to OpenGL, which in a lot of cases, well, almost all cases, is faster. So I wanted to see how this compared for performance as opposed to sodium, which is generally considered the gold standard currently for performance mods for Minecraft. Obviously, because it's using a new renderer and such, the Vulcan will probably be less stable and might have compatibility issues as opposed to sodium, but I still thought it would be interesting to see how they compare just in terms of raw performance. So these are just fresh profiles. So what I'm going to do is go in and just turn off VSync and max FPS, and then load them to worlds with the same seed and just stand still and see what the FPS gets to on average. So we'll start off with sodium here. Let's boot the game up. I might cut some of this, I don't know. Wait, this is still waiting. Alright, so we're in the game now. So all I'm gonna do in terms of changes is go in here and turn off VSync and set the max frame rate to unlimited. It says 260, but it is actually unlimited, because you can get above 260 with sodium. So we've done that. So now we'll click single player, and what we'll do is just go to seed, and I'll just set the seed to 1, I suppose, just something random. So create world, and then this might not be the most scientific test ever, I don't know, but once we're in here, I'm just gonna press F3, and we'll wait for stuff to generate and settle down and see what around what the FPS is at, and then we'll do the same for Vulcan after this. So it's ramping up, 128, 150. Just give it a moment here. Wait for it to finish generating these initial chunks, right? So we're at 445, 460, 489. And let's just give this a minute to settle. I'll just cut to when I feel it's about done. Alright, so it seems to be kind of stagnating here. Kind of hovering around 510 to 530 FPS, which is not bad by any means. Also, I should have mentioned earlier, but this will be very dependent on your hardware, obviously. So I have a GeForce GTX 1650 Super and a Core i5-10400F. So, depending on your hardware, obviously your FPS will vary substantially. But now we'll just quit out of here, and let's do the same for Vulcans. So yeah, 510 to 530 was about where we were getting with sodium. I haven't tested this beforehand, so I'm not really sure how this is gonna turn out, but I thought it would be interesting. Who knows, maybe this just won't even work for me. That would be awkward, but
Press enter to enable the narrator.
let's see. So let's go to single player. Oh, wait, that's right. Settings. We want to disable VSync and set that to unlimited. Awesome. Okay. So now that we've done that, let's go to single player. And once again, just set that to 1. Create new world. And let's get in here. Let's press F3 again. So now let's wait for this to do the same thing, just start stagnating, and then I'll let you know where it lands. So I think it's about, this is somewhat odd. So it's gotten higher than sodium ever did. It got up to 600 for a second there, but it seems to be fluctuating a lot more because it keeps going up to 560 and then going down to about 490. So it's tough to say. I think it would probably average about the same. I don't think it makes a substantial difference, but it certainly has much higher highs. So yeah, don't think it seems to make much of a difference. So interesting. Oh wait, now we're getting up to 604. So who knows? I think it's slightly higher, but it seems to be less consistent, and it will have compatibility issues when compared to sodium. So that's my takeaway here in this very scientific video. Is yeah, the Vulcan one seems to in general get slightly higher, but it has less consistent frame rate, and obviously will have compatibility issues compared to sodium. So I'd probably recommend sticking with sodium until this advances more. Hope you enjoyed the video. Signing off now.